today I'm going to be talking about mental health wellbeing within the NHS workplace here in the UK. And in the UK, the NHS stands for the National Health Service. I currently volunteer for the Adult Autism Diagnostic Service in my part of the UK, and today I was at a team meeting, and obviously I won't discuss any other details apart from the topic of the video, which is talking about mental health wellbeing within the NHS. As a NHS Adult Autism Diagnostic Service volunteer, I have first-hand experience seeing the lack of well-being sometimes and lack of morale within the Adult Autism Diagnostic Service sometimes. Even though most of the time we are a very good service, we look after each other, we care for each other, we support each other, and we try and give guidance to each other as much as we can. But obviously there is boundaries to what we can discuss and what we can advise each other. Obviously more of the people that I work with are medically trained, are in the medical field. I am not medic trained at all. I'm not medically trained to give any form of opinion or any diagnosis or information to diagnosis, so please don't take what I say as medical advice. It is not. I'm just talking about what it's like to experience mental health wellbeing or lack of mental health wellbeing within the NHS as a volunteer of nearly 11 years, just over, and I've learnt so much in that 11 years of being part of a functional Adult Autism Diagnostic Service team. We have a team who is very, very passionate and very, very trained in what they do. They are very exceptional at what they do, very outstanding at what they do, and sometimes, there is times where we discuss well-being, mental health well-being and morale and things that we can do to support each other. But during this time of supporting the team and them supporting me, obviously there is potentially boundaries that we need to be careful we don't cross, because there is things that obviously need to be talk to a professional or to leadership or to management. And sometimes unfortunately our team hasn't currently got a manager as such. We've got like an overseer manager who oversees a lot of things. Obviously he has commitments to elsewhere as well, so it's a case of trying to make sure we look after our physical mental health, our physical well-being as a team, a very small team that we are, and we do an exceptional job of it. I'm very proud to work for my team. I think mental health is something that is often abandoned and not really discussed openly, and I think that's a shame, because mental health is more in the press and media now more than it ever has been, which is a really great step forward to lessening the stigma and the taboo of mental health within society. I think it's a great thing that we do talk about it more. There's more podcasts out there now, there's more TV shows talking about it, but I think within the National Health Service as a whole, I don't really think mental health is discussed within the staff side of things. We see it talked about with patients and people who need mental health help and are reaching a crisis point getting help, which is fantastic. But again, when it comes to teams who are working in the front line of assessments and diagnosis and offering signposting services to other places, it can be very, very not achievable for us to get the mental health support or mental health wellbeing checks that we should be having. And I think that is down sometimes due to lack of other staff or down to lack of having a central manager. And I think sometimes we do struggle just to do the simple things of checking in on each other. But again, the team that I work with do have so much work. They have so much, obviously, assessments, diagnosis and after support to do, and obviously they are limited services. They are only a diagnostic service, they are not a aftercare service. So again, we do have to be careful of what information we do give and how we speak to people, because obviously we are a diagnosis only service. We only offer a diagnosis, we don't offer after support, we don't offer aftercare. So again, it's a case of we have to check in on each other, make sure that each other is okay, and obviously this plays into when they are facing patients, and we make sure that they are okay, their mental health is okay, we make sure that they understand what's going on during the process of getting a assessment and diagnosis. So again, it's making sure that we use the appropriate language, we use the appropriate tone, we give people the option of how to communicate, so whether that's a telephone call, a video call, a face-to-face home assessment, or face-to-face assessment in the building, which is local to their locality. So again, if it's in Ipswich, if it's in Bury, if it's in Stowmarket, we make sure we offer that adjustment to them to make it more easier and a less hard time on their mental health and their physical health. So again, mental health, I think, and well-being is a topic that kind of doesn't get the forefront that it should be getting. And I think it's really important that we do look after our staff that we are working with or that we work alongside. I'm very, 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 very lucky and very, very, very grateful that I work with a team who are exceptional at what they do. They are very good at checking in on each other for mental health well-being. We make sure that we encourage each other. We have team development days, which are basically days to check in with each other and check of how we can make things better for the service and for the service users that use our service. And we make sure that we are able to make sure, people say hi, hello, how are you? And, yes, that may not be as good as having a full down, sit down chat or, a discussion. But again, we make sure we check on each other. We make sure each other is okay. And if we've got any worries, questions, that we can go to someone. Like, I'm lucky I have, technically 3 managers. I have Trudy, Emma and Kevin. And I can also go to the administrator, Ronnie. So again, I'm very lucky I have someone in my team if I'm stuck or unsure about something, or if I'm feeling mentally not well, or if I'm struggling physically, I can go to them and go, hey, I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Why am I feeling this way? And then they give me coping strategies and ways to communicate with them. So again, it's about me returning that compliment, me returning that way of going, hey, I'm here for you, I care for you, I work with you, you are my friend, you are my team, you are my family, we look after each other, we are like a family. Every time we meet each other, like, hey, how are you, how's the week been, how's the month been, and we swap ideas and we catch up with each other, and we also have a smile on our faces. I know, and sometimes that isn't easy, we have to always be like, hey, how are you, and smiling and happy and seem to be, on top of things. And obviously sometimes we are not, sometimes we do fall behind with things, and that's okay. But again, it's about having that mental capacity to check on people. Go, hey, can I help you with this? Can I help you with that? Can I offer advice? And again, I'm not a medic, so I don't offer any advice at all. I'm just someone who volunteers within my local adult autism diagnostic service. I'm someone who's had first-hand experience of being diagnosed as well, and then going through the process of then becoming a volunteer to help other people who are going through the service to potentially get an assessment or diagnosis. And then I help others who've gone through our post-diagnostic support, post-diagnostic group. So basically it's a group that people who have been diagnosed go for a couple of sessions afterwards, and then they get their questions answered that they're struggling with, or things they may not know about autism they want further reassurance on, or to other services. We can often signpost to them to other services that may be local in the area to help them. So again, not just for the service users but for the staff as well. I think it's very important that we take mental health well-being more seriously. I think it's something we need to really, really push forward in the NHS as a whole. I think it's something that needs to be more on offer for the staff, because the staff are so stretched, and they are stretched with finances, they are stretched with the limited number of people they can take on. Our team, when I first joined, we were a team of like 20 something, and now we're down to like 9. So we've gone from being a big kind of team to now a little team. And obviously there is only so much allowance to go around. There is only so much things you can do to help each other, and there's only so much things that you can do within the NHS capability that we've got as a diagnostic only service. We've only got so much allowance to go around, and I think it's a shame that mental health hasn't played a part in that. I think mental health should be a part of that. And yeah, I just want to discuss this topic with you. It's something that it really made me think and made my brain tick over when I was on the way home. I'm like, oh, hold on a minute, like, mental health is something that is important to me. I physically have anxiety disorder problems as well as my autism, so I do suffer with mental health myself, and it's something that is an ongoing battle with me every day. Sometimes my anxiety gets the best of me, sometimes it doesn't, so it just depends on how I'm mentally capable, able to deal with it. And I think it's nice to have a team that I can go to and go, I don't know why I'm feeling this, I don't know why my brain's acting like this, I don't know why I'm feeling anxious or panicky, or I'm feeling like I want to withdraw from the social conversation. And they always give me a way of interacting with them. So I think it's for me, it's about giving back to them, supporting them, keeping the morale up, making sure that my team are best supported by me and best supported by other people who are in the team. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.